Hey guys, welcome to your Rational Expressions Review. We are going to cover number 1 through number 10 in this first video, okay? Let me move this over so I can kind of see. Can you guys see that okay? All right, number 1, it says write each expression in exponential form. To do a little review, if you have x, a to x raised to a over b, when you rewrite it in radical, x goes here, the a is your exponent, and the b is your root. Okay, some of you have kind of forgotten a little bit. All right. We're crazy. There we go. Okay. So, if I were you, try to keep parentheses around those. So I'm going to write it as a 3x. Okay? Your exponents of 4 goes in this position. Your roots of 3 goes right here. That's it. So it's 3x. If you write it like this, it is not correct. Because if you write it like this, only the x is raised to 4 over 3, not the 3 also. So this is not the correct answer. Okay? Number 2, writing it in exponential form. Notice the square right here goes with that v, so it stays there. So what is your power right here? A 1. So this is 1 over 3. Okay? If you have 10v and you put 2 over 3, that is wrong, because if it's like this, only the v is being raised to that power. Do you guys see the difference in the two? Not the same, so that's a wrong answer. Okay? All right. Number 3, you are going to write it in radical form. Go ahead and draw your radical. Your 7r, keep it in parentheses. Your exponents of 5, your root is a 2. You actually do not have to write that 2. Okay? When it's not written, it's understood to be a square. Now, if you write it like this, it is wrong, because only the 5 is being raised. Do you guys see the difference in those two? This will be wrong. Okay? All right. Make it a little bit bigger. Number 4. Okay? Draw your radical sign. Keep your 6 and your p together. Your exponents of 4, your root is a 3. If you just write it like that, that is wrong, because only p is being raised to that power. So that will make it wrong. Make sure you know the difference in the two. Right? And that's number 1 through 4. All right. Let's go to page 2, number 5. Okay. On number 5, it says, simplify and state the excluded value. I'm asking you to write your excluded value. To simplify, let me show you guys a few things that in case you don't know your multiplication well and you just need to use your calculator to help you. Is that bigger? That's better. That's as best as I can do it, okay? Sorry, guys. All right. Look at your term. You got 1, 2, okay? Is that better? Okay. What do they have in common? Well, 7 goes into 21 and 28. And then they also have an n in common. It's like, yeah, I'm zooming in too close, I think. Maybe that's a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to take out 7 and n, and when you take that out, you can have n minus 4. All of that over 49 times n times n times n. That's what n to the third means. Okay? All right. Now let's see what you guys can cancel out. N cancels. What else can you reduce? The 7 and the 49, which becomes a 7 here and a 1 here. Yes. Oh, yes, there's a 3 here. Sorry, my fault. There should be a 3 there. Okay. So now you have 3n minus 4 over 7n squared. Thank you, Miss Emily. Okay. I cannot cancel my n because there's a negative 4 attached to it. What can n not be? Just 0. Okay? So there's your final solution. Now I'm going to show you guys something in case some of you struggle with your numbers. Count your terms. 1, 2. Okay? Okay. Okay, 1, 2. It only works if there's two terms. 1, 2. You can go to your calculator. All right? If you will type hit math, see how that comes up? Right click to number, scroll down to number 9, or you can just hit 9. That will come up. If you type in 21, comma is right above a 7. See the comma? Right there. Okay? 28, it will tell you they have 7 in common. It only works for two numbers. Not 3, not 4, just two numbers. Okay? All right, so there's number 5. Number 6. Let's take a look. What do these two have in common? A 4. Factor out a 4, so you have 3r plus 5. Your denominator, you have 40 times r times r. All right? See what you guys can cancel out. Anything you can cancel out? Can I cancel out that r? No, because there's a plus 5 with it. See how that's grouped together? So you can't do that. But can I reduce 4 and 40? Yes. That gives you 1 and 10. Okay? So your final solution, that's all you can cancel out, is 3r plus 5 over 10r squared. And what can r not be? Just 0, because there's no plus and minus in them. So here's your final answer. That's number 6. Number 7. All right, let's see what you guys can factor out. Let's look at the top. Can I factor those out?
Yeah.
You probably can, but if you should at least try, okay? Factors of k squared, k and k. Two numbers that multiply to give you negative 40 and is going to subtract to give you 3k. What are those two numbers? Negative 5 and positive 8. And if you didn't know how to do that, go to your y equal, and you could type in 40 divided by x, go to your second table, start where it says the word error, right here. Did you guys see that? And you just look at your whole number, ignore the decimals, okay? And that you can kind of help you. All right, so we did negative 5, positive 8. Look at your denominator. Let's see if you can factor those. Factors of k squared, k and k. Well, two numbers multiplied to give you a positive 15, and it's going to add to give you 8. Negative 3 and negative 5. Good job. All right. From there, do you see anything that can cancel out that looks exactly the same? K minus 5. So you mark those off. So now you have k plus 8 over k minus 3. That's all you have left. Okay? What can k not be? 3 and what else? Positive 5. It's always in the denominator. It's always in your denominator. Okay, there's number 7. Not bad? Okay. Number 8. All right. Anything to factor out in your numerator?
Yes, 2.
Go a little higher. 4. All right. You factor out a 4, you have x plus 2. Okay? Look at your denominator. Let's see if we can factor those also. Factors of x squared, x and x. Two numbers that multiply to give you negative 12, and it's going to subtract to give you negative 4. Very good. Just like that. Okay? All right. Now, what do you see that can cancel out? X plus 2. Is that it? Okay. So therefore, you have 4 over x minus 6. That's all you have left, right? What can x not be? Look right here.
6 and negative 2.
Good job. You guys are doing so good. Not too bad? Okay. Good. Okay, let's look at number 9. Okay. I'm going to make number 9 a little smaller because when I'm writing, I feel like you guys can see it, but you can't. Draw my line, okay? Can I factor the very top one? Yes. So, two sets of parentheses, x and x. What two numbers multiply to give you 56 and is going to add to give you 15? 8 and 7? Oh, both minus? Okay. Both minus, thank you. All right. How about the bottom? Same thing? X minus 8, x minus 7. Correct? Both minus. Where can I cancel things out? So I have nothing left. What is 1 over 1? 1. Okay. By the way, look at this. Aren't these exactly the same thing? Could I have canceled this whole thing out like that? Yes. Okay. But if you do that, you're missing something else. What can x not be?
Positive 7.
And very good. You would have missed this part right here if all you did was cancel that out. Okay? You still got to set your excluded value. Not too bad? All right. Let's go to number 10. Okay. You guys are doing so good. All right. Take a look. What do they have in common that I need to factor out? A 3. When you factor out a 3, what do you have left? V minus 2. Look at your denominator. Can I factor that one down? Possibly, right? Factors of v squared, v, and v. What two numbers multiply to give you positive 16, and it's going to add to give you 10? What is it? Negative 2 and negative 8. Very good. Okay? You see anything that cancels out?
B minus 2.
V minus 2. That cancels out. So what do you have for your solution? 3 over V minus 8. Excluded value, what can V not be? 2 and 8. Good job. All right. That's number 1 through 10. I'm very proud of you all.